LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. Alright, so couple of new things added to the live show. The Discord chat. If you want to join the panel for a to join in conversation or debate, hit the Discord. The Discord link is in the description. You can call up at any time in any show. Let's get into this. I give Sneako the benefit of the doubt, a little bit of grace when I did the last reaction because I thought he was trolling. I'm like, this story is fucked up. I don't think anybody would admit to it or troll with it, but apparently there was no trolling. He doubles down in this interview. It was real. Let's get into this reaction. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Let's get it.
What are your biggest controversies recently? What are your biggest controversies recently?
People are calling me a cuck. They're calling me cucko.
Why? Oh no.
Cucko in the chat, like I'm getting a lot of that. So a couple months ago, I was on a podcast and I talked about. So I have an open relationship with my girl, and I wanted to.
I got an open relationship with this girl too.
This man just said he has an open relationship with his girl too.
Oh no.
Cucko in the chat, like I'm getting a lot of that. So a couple months ago, I was on a podcast and I talked about. So I have an open relationship with my girl, and I wanted to.
I got an open relationship with this girl too.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. An open relationship is not a relationship. She belongs to the street. She belongs to everybody. She is public domain. You in an open relationship? Not at all. Not a thing.
No, you ain't.
And I told the story how we went to a play party, we went to a sex party, and I thought like because I want an open relationship, like she's seen me with other women, I thought that it'd be like fair if I saw her with another dude. And so we like swapped with a couple. I didn't like it, and then we stopped.
But you watched
for 3 pumps. I saw 3 pumps, and I was with his girl on top, and I was like, and it just like I'm like nah, and I walked out the room, and then she walked out the room too, which is like okay.
And that was the end of the open relationship?
No, it's
or
still
just
open.
the end of just doing
just
it.
the end of me being a cuck. It was the end of my cuck experience. It lasted 3 pumps.
he didn't like that.
3
though.
pumps. Like it.
How did the guy like watching you get smashing his chick?
I couldn't get it up for his bitch, bro. I couldn't get it up for his bitch.
That
That's
must be
my
super
problem,
common.
No, because there was a couple things going on, and so I want to talk about this on the
Lot going
podcast
on.
to talk about this open relationship from like a humbling perspective.
Are you on a press tour to talk about this right now?
No, bro, no. I wanted to just talk about it once, like mad long
And get
ago,
it over with.
and now since I started streaming, like I get all
Okay.
these haters and like he's a cuck, and like these people are like watching my videos and
But
watching.
are they hate watching you? Or like, are they kind of like...
I have a lot of hate.
Stop the cap.
Now, if people call you a cuck when you got cucked, the shoe fits. That doesn't make them a hater. They're just speaking objectively about the situation that you put forth.
hate watching.
tongue-in-cheek trolls?
No,
kind
no.
of? They're like,
See,
we
I-
like
I-
them, but we've kind of taken the piss? Or?
I made like gay jokes, like so. There's these self-improvement YouTubers, and they were like
Oh,
stretching
shit.
and stuff like that, and they were in short.
My bad, y'all. I didn't even open the Discord chat for people to call in if y'all wanted to call in. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Let me move this to the side. All right, let's get it.
Shorts. I was just calling them gay because they're stretching in the camera. It's just funny, like, hey yo, just simple stuff, and they get mad like his character. He's lost his purpose. He's not even going to the gym, and he's a cuck. Like people will try to ruin your life because you made a joke, and then I'm like, guys, like, do you really think it's like? Why do you think that they said that? They're trying to ruin my character.
I saw like a little bit of that just like even the last couple of days when I was looking at your stuff, but like my synopsis was more just like, dude, it's like what I said where it's like you're fucking young and you're trying to figure out like what exactly you want to do, and you're like the same way that you're just going through any like phases, but you're doing it in front of
Publicly,
everyone.
yeah. And it's a lot of mental stress. It's fucking
Like
heavy.
maybe you will be doing all this like getting pussy content for like 4 months, and you're just like, yeah, you know what, that was, or maybe you'll more of that. I don't know.
I'm not even thinking of doing getting pussy content. That's what you think it is?
no. Getting pussy
Damn, bro.
Well, it's getting pussy content for the bull.
Do you get a lot of like those?
No, I don't think. No, but you have you're going through your kind of like young guy smashing phase, aren't you out there?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And pretty public about like, yo, look at me with this hot bitch.
Well,
and,
I'm
like,
not trying to.
You have a bit of rapper energy. I'm not even trashing you.
But I'm not trying to like brag about it. I'm trying to just show that there's a way to get an open relationship with your girl, and I'm trying to help.
You want that to work.
I want it to work for everyone.
Well, do you want me to know this? One of the big secrets is probably don't talk about it so much online would probably be the best way to do it, right?
Well, that's because everyone's afraid of getting that reaction. But at least I'm.
Now, this was in June. This rhetoric that he was espousing on his fan base was in June. He speaks nothing of the sort currently. Not at all. He's not pushing open relationships on niggas. He's seen the light. And now he's pushing this red pill rage shit. This is just blind leading the blind in this one. Nobody follow this shit. It's quite obvious. I don't even have to tell y'all. Not at all.
I want it to work for everyone.
Well, do you want me to know this? One of the big secrets is probably don't talk about it so much online would probably be the best way to do it, right?
Well, that's because everyone's afraid of getting that reaction. But at least I'm showing what happens.
No,
Like,
it probably makes it more complicated. Like if you have a chick and she's like, yo,
my chick knows what's up, and she's not even like she's not fazed by any of it, and she's even getting like people in her DM stuff like that trying to like talk about me, and it's really not affected my relationship at all.
and you don't care.
I don't care about what.
Like people, you have pretty thick skin about all this stuff.
It's helped me like seeing the 3 pumps develops thick skin. You know what I'm saying? Like your insecurities. That's the most insecure thing for men is seeing your girl get 3 pumped, and I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now the fear of that happening isn't as strong. So
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
you don't think there's something to that? Like, yeah, all right, now if she gets mad and like, all right, well, what if I leave? What if I? All right. I saw it already.
So, yeah, I see way worse shit.
The threat of it, okay. If you wanna do that, then I'm just gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you stock up on Viagra?
For what? For
Why did you need to see it first for you to get that ideology of fuck it? You do any type of fucking outside of me, I'm leaving. You have to open it to see it, to be like, oh, hold on, that's horrible. I don't want to deal with that pain. Why did you have to feel that first? Pause.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
the next one?
For one. Or were you raw? Were you going in with no PEDs?
Nah, I went in. You know what? I think I did pop a honey for that party.
You
still.
have to.
I think I did
And it
pop a
did
honey,
nothing.
bro. Just like the fucking. It was. I think it was
Stressful.
our first. It was the first. We've been back. We go back now. But that was the first one. That experience that I talked about, and I was just like, whoa, like performing in front of fucking people. My bitch is on a bed with someone else. I'm here with this guy's fat girlfriend. Like it was just. It was
That's
just
a good trade for him. You're saying, eh?
yeah, I'm like, that was part of his, like, I'm downgrading? Like, why does he get an upgrade and I get a downgrade? That's not fair. That's not fair.
The swinger lifestyle.
The swinger people look like they're at the DMV. They're not really, like, extremely looking people.
We used to do comedy at this place outside of Toronto, and it was straight called Oasis Swingers Club. And yeah, you're like, honestly, you go, I don't know.
Library people. You know what I'm saying? And
Walmart
we're the youngest
people.
people,
It's like
there.
Walmart
Walmart people.
Yeah,
We're the
yeah.
youngest people there. My girlfriend's hot. You know what I'm
this
saying?
chick's
So all
hot.
these people are looking at my
Oh,
girl
yeah.
like, why are you all look hungry staring at my girl? Like, this is not a fair trade-off.
Yeah. They should be paying you
Fucked
guys.
up.
That's so funny.
Nah, he clearly fucked up. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all.
You fucked this guy's fat girlfriend, and he got your.
And he's like, yeah.
He got
I'm
your,
like, bro,
like-
why you look so excited right now?
Yeah,
Like,
the guy's like, I love swinging. You're like, I bet you do.
Yes, he
of
goes,
course
chick's
he
like
do.
a hot Instagram chick, and he's like, you're fucking Barb.
Yo, I'm moving up her fat roll so I could get inside, bro. Like, this is not a fair exchange.
This guy's trying to give you props. That's so funny.
That's funny shit.
So
You
yeah,
learn. You live and learn. That was the first one.
so basically, I'm obsessed with how fat was she?
I had to, like, there were walls in the way. Like, I was like,
Solo TV says, how red pill niggas let this slide, shame. I don't know, but you called in. Are you mic'd up? What's going on with the mic? All right, let's get it.
You say
Hold on.
your chick was like, "How about we start with these two?"
because she doesn't care.
No,
She doesn't. She's not thinking about the attractive level. She's just like excited.
Was the guy gross too?
He had purple hair. He was like bisexual.
Oh, it was one of
If you
those.
listen to the podcast, like he was like open. Like
Those guys are known to have gross girlfriends too.
Yes, and those guys, they like swinger parties because they don't get grossed out by other balls.
Because they're gay.
Because they're a little gay. Like I don't like being in the vicinity of other open hairy balls. Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, she'd be on
Kind
top
of a turn off.
I'd be with.
My whole question is, you know that going into it. Why did you go? Solo TV, I can't hear you. I tested it prior. The sound should work. I don't hear you though. Hold on. Yep, the sounds, everything should be working right now. There might be something wrong with your mic. I seen you take it off of mute. Hold on. Do I have you muted? Nah. Yeah, that's bizarre, man. We've been having this problem, but
My girl, and then like guys are just walking up like dick out trying to like angle in to get a hole. I'm like, bro, like a little bit of space.
Wallahi al-azim, you are gay. Don't say this to me. Wallahi, you are gay.
wait, what was that?
Open hairy balls. Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, she'd be on
Kind
top
of a turn off.
I'd be with my girl, and then like guys are just walking up like dick out trying to like angle in to get a hole. I'm like, bro, like a little bit of space. A little bit, like your eyes would be closed, you open up and you just see dicks. Like, bro, like,
At that point, like prior to all of that, you should have left. You know, you're saying what you're saying. Because what Sneako's saying is that if you're here at these type of parties, there's a little bit of zest in you. But you know that going in there and you're seeing all the zesty shit going on. Why do you take place? Or why do you take part?
oh, and then like guys are just walking up like dick out trying to like angle in to get a hole. I'm like, bro, like a little bit of space. A little bit, like your eyes would be closed, you open up and you just see dicks. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the type of guys that are comfortable with that are like a little, you know, I'm there because I want
Want to lighten the loafers.
Huh?
A little lighten the loafers.
Yeah. Like I'm there because I want to exercise the open relationship. These guys are there because that's their zone. That's where they thrive.
You're there because you're on a quest.
On a quest. I'm just trying to get an open relationship.
Is that the rules of the open relationship where you guys have to be together like that? You can't just go do your own thing?
No,
It's
I do
kind
my-
of like
I
how
do my-
every cop has to take the taser when they first get the job.
Pepper spray?
Yeah, I got tased. Nah, because I want to do my own thing, and she's like, I don't think girls are capable of doing their own thing. Like, I don't think that they can fuck other people without like separating their. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a girl's in love with you, she can't just go out and cheat.
Why don't you just get a deal where it's just you? You seem like
Now, that sentiment that he just said, if a girl's in love with you, she can't go out and cheat.
Jesus Christ.
Common rhetoric in the red pill. These modern thoughts that
She belongs to the streets.
it don't matter. How many times do you hear these girls that are married in love cheating on their husband? Saying that they love their husband. They don't truly respect their husband, nor do they have loyalty and fidelity ingrained in their principles. So they do what they want to do. Yeah, Solo. See, yeah, it's your mic, man. I knew it had to be your mic. I did like a couple of days of testing this. Practice streams behind the things, calling in motherfuckers to make sure they call in. Yeah, it was working before, but it is what it is. Maybe next time. Yeah, man, the red pill, a lot of people in the red pill space ain't fully red pill. This is what we were talking about the last time. It's like y'all don't really know what's going on out here. Y'all think y'all got a clue, but y'all are getting finessed too. So it's the blind leading the blind. A lot of that.
Shit getting out of hand now.
Let's get back into this.
That's what I did. That's what we do now.
yeah, you're like, that sounds.
At the end of the day, this is all entertainment. Ain't nobody trying to cancel Sneako out here. I don't give a fuck like that. I barely know Sneako's content, but to be in the red pill space and you're saying all these things and you're popping up on Fresh and Fit stream, you're doing the Andrew Tate thing, and then you have this out here, this is not a good look.
Way better.
Yeah,
Why don't
that's
I
what
just-
we do now.
I mean,
But
doesn't that sound like something you would be able to negotiate? I don't know.
But I
You're-
wanted it
you're
to be
famous,
fair.
You got the whole thing going on.
But see, I believed in the gender equality thing before that party. I'm
This
like,
is what switched. This is what red pilled.
it did, bro. I thought that
3
if men,
pumps and you go, red pill, please?
yes,
I'm not a
see
blue
3
man.
pumps and you will be red pilled. Girls cannot
Watching
cheat like
this-
guys can cheat.
Bisexual fucking Brooklyn guy just banging your chick and you're just sitting there.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, dude, that's so funny. Just getting mid that, and then you're just like, yo, I think I'm fucking joining men's rights activists for him.
Yeah.
And then I guess I would say there's a difference between like, yeah, you like to watch a girl fucking swinging, not that I mean I've been in scenarios where switching with dudes, but like none of them were like our chicks. You know what I mean?
They were just random hoes.
Exactly. That's the way you do it. Why would you swing with your wifey, your main girl? Like, who does that?
Not that I mean I've been in scenarios where switching with dudes, but like none of them were like our chicks. You know what I mean?
They were just random hoes.
Hoes.
I brought the love of my life.
You're not supposed
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Never do that. The love of your life you brought to get piped out by some next niggas.
been in scenarios where switching with dudes, but like none of them were like our chicks. You know what I mean?
They were just random hoes.
Hoes.
I brought the love of my life.
You're not supposed
there.
to do that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And does she want to? The worst would be if she's like the next day she goes, "I want to go back." And you're like, I don't want to go back. That was a one-time thing.
That's so
It's a
funny.
rare thing. She's like, I want to go back tonight.
Nah, we've been back like 5 times, but we didn't swap or anything like that anymore. But we
Yeah, yeah,
Why go?
it's because it's a really
like
like
the voyeurism.
it's a really
What?
Once again,
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel,
Pause.
by the way.
super pause. Super pause, my nigga. You said that this shit was zesty and you have to be gay or bisexual to take part in these things because there's dicks everywhere and people are just trying to enter in any hole and this type of zesty behaviors sprinkled everywhere. You said that. But then you went back 5 times but you didn't take part in it. So what the fuck were you doing there? Just getting a view? Getting a good visual? Kind of
truthful environment. Like when you talk to other couples in that like open sex environment, like sometimes we just enjoy like or like dancing or like
He goes for the convos.
not dead ass, bro. The conversations there are way more real than you'll have in the club. Like the couples there will just
I don't
talk.
go to the
They
club
skip
either.
all the small talk. Like the small talk you have at a club is like, what do you do? What's your job? What's your? But they're just like we're just talking as 2 couples who are not afraid of any pretense because we're here already. Like sex is open here. Let's just talk. Yeah. Or like there's dance floors and shit like that. Or like yeah.
What are you gonna
Type
say? Fuck.
See, he was in a race to do some grown folk shit. He was trying to grow up. He was trying to do some experienced folks shit, but he didn't have the experience nor the foresight to see where this would go. This is bad. Let's get into this and then break it down
Getting
after.
drugs?
No, well, I don't want to come. I want to
Not
talk.
trying to promote that bad life.
I don't want to like come off like I'm bragging about shit. Like there's other girls too. Like I like.
Jody says, if your girl's okay. Hold on, is that a typo? Hold on. Says a wheel getting hold on. Where's my big screen with the chat? Reading these little small ass letters. Wait, how come it's yo, are y'all seeing this? This chat discrepancy is popping up in one chat and not the other? The fuck is going on, man? Alright, I'm gonna read the small chat. It says if your girl's okay with I'm just gonna do some autocorrect with the typos here. It says, if your girl's okay with getting piped down by other guys, then it's not your girl. Facts. An open relationship is not a relationship. She belongs to everybody. She's on public display. She's public domain. Anybody can fuck her. It's open. It's not yours.
Fucking drugs?
No, well, I don't want to come. I want to
Not
talk.
trying to promote that bad life.
I don't want to like come off like I'm bragging about shit. Like there's other girls too. Like I like having openness with other girls. I don't like dudes involved. But it's not fun to talk about that.
Call him crazy.
It's not fun to talk about that because guys in the comments will be like, "Oh, you think you're an alpha male? You think you're so?" But like that's genuinely what I want. I don't like.
We don't care.
Let me tell you. We don't care.
It's a terrible way to look at things, man. Stand on your own principles and
But it's not fun to talk about that.
Call him crazy.
It's not fun to talk about that because guys in the comments will be like, "Oh, you think you're an alpha male? You think you're so?" But like that's genuinely what I want. I don't like fucking dick. I like seeing other girls.
And there's a lot of people who are disagreeing with you on
Who
this?
are like, but why do you
Like,
think that
guys?
you have no? Because then you sound like you get like, oh, you get so many girls, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like
Sneako argues with people in the comments all day like this.
all day,
He's just
all day long.
You must be
What's your
just,
like meditation practice? You must get so wound
you guys in a
up.
sex club.
Yeah, I do, bro. This
Yeah,
shit has
you
been
do.
winding
That
me
shit
up.
must be winding you
I
up.
need to take a week off of streaming, bro. Like arguing with the trolls in the trenches and Discord and YouTube
Streaming
comment
gets
section.
Did they
fired
leave
up.
YouTube? Like, are you getting them on Instagram? And
All
stuff?
over it.
They're just like
IG,
coming
Discord.
they're just coming at you everywhere.
I'll get on my Discord server after a stream and it's like 10 guys talking at once and there's guys like, let me fuck your girl, and then you just troll back and forth with them. But I think it makes you funnier. Like, I felt very unfunny when I was in I'm an influencer. Like, that was very, like, self-esteem boost. Like, I'm just living in the ego of it.
Yeah.
But when I'm in the Discord trenches with the trolls, with the, like, you're a cuck, like, those people, then I'm like, fuck you. Where's your fucking AVI? Where's your camera? Turn your camera on, ugly. And they don't turn it on to it. I'm like, that's why you got an anime profile picture. And then they get quiet. Yeah. It's very fun to just argue back and forth with just the bottom.
That's I can't like I've there's nothing in my life where I like enjoy it because I hate it. Like, it seems like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like there to
your
be-
skits is based off
But
hate.
I'm saying, but they're like there to like beef with you. They're all like in your Discord to just like
No, they're not. They liked getting a reaction out of you.
Oh, okay.
And so you could just
But they
dick
do
ride.
like you.
They like, instead of
They're
just
just
dick riding and be like,
trolls.
yo, I love your videos, they're just trying to say some stupid shit like, hey, you're gay, oh, you're a
Yeah,
cuck, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, bro, let's talk about something.
Yeah. But then when he gets real and it's like you're like, let's talk, and they're like, oh, this isn't fun.
No,
They were in it for like the.
I think a lot of
arguments
people
back and forth.
follow you for your like philosophies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm
so.
just saying with the people who are beefing, like they're like.
No. The people who are beefing are other YouTubers.
Oh,
other
got it.
established YouTubers with fans.
Now, when he says people follow him for his philosophy, you should be, if you're giving game out here, you should be sure of yourself as a man, and you should be sure of your philosophy and your ideology. It should be tried and tested, and you should be able to stand on the things you say chest out and not be like, oh, fuck, I was finessed, I was hoodwinked. So that's not a good look, but he's a young guy, he's on YouTube. He's a young guy, he's going to find his way. He says he's a comedian, so there's multiple areas where he can display talents. It's not just giving game and red pill, I guess, but let's get back into this.
I think a lot of
Arguments back
people
and forth.
follow you for your like philosophies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm
so.
just saying with the people who are beefing, like they're like.
No. The people who are beefing are other YouTubers.
Oh,
other
got it.
established YouTubers with fans and stuff like that who are making exposed videos, like detailing my life and like gathering information from years of watching my shit and like making like, this is why he's a bad person. I'm like, bro, you've just watched yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, that is you're living a chaotic life right now. Who else are you getting in fights with?
I like the YouTube beef, bro. I like it.
Well, that's part of it. If you're going to be in that like sort of streaming daily content game,
you need
it's
something.
Like,
People like a little bit of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You get doxxed yet?
No. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. That would suck.
fellas, this is the New Clips channel. Right now, we're at 3K. Hit us
You know what? I'm going to let them do their promo.
with a subscribe. Let's get those numbers up. Very much appreciated. Let's get to 5K at the very least. All right. Thank you. Peace.
All right. I thought they were going to put their channel name in there. I forgot what channel I got this interview from, but shout out to them. Yikes. This is this is bad, man. You can't have people just dogging you and disrespecting you like that. Yo, how come this is not showing on both of the chats? Okay, let me read this anyway. This man has other dudes asking if they can fuck his girl. That's terrible. No alpha male gonna allow his girl to be public property. His girlfriend is basically a phone booth now. That's facts. It's not even about this alpha male shit. Just any real man, any nigga that's gonna stand on any principle is not gonna allow his girl to fuck other dudes. That is not your girl at that point. She belongs to the street. She's public domain. And if your girl wants an open relationship, if your girl wants to fuck other dudes because you want to fuck other girls, then you know where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
This open relationship shit, I'm going to keep it open for me and I'm going to close it on your end. That shit works when you're famous enough, when you're rich enough, when you have that cachet to pull that shit off, and you let girls know up front. Other than that, the red pill, the manosphere, whatever the fuck is selling people these fabrications, these nicely knitted stories, like, they got to stop the cap out here. You're not pulling it off. These open relationships, you niggas got to start cheating. Got to start lying and cheating if you want to exercise your options. That shit ain't flying. That shit works for Adam Levine. Like, that girl that tried to expose him, I'll break that down soon. That girl, his wife gave him consent to exercise his options. Like, if there's a select few people that are able to pull that type of shit off. Other people ain't getting that. They ain't getting that off. Not at all. Polygamy has become trendy. That's what's going on with polygamy. They're just selling it to these incels because they look at the field and they're like, oh, all these girls belong to the streets. I don't just want one, so let me just sell this polygamy shit to all these guys. And they damn well know they ain't getting it. They damn well know they ain't getting it. Adam 22 has an open relationship where he's fucking other girls and Lena's not fucking other dudes. But, there's a huge but to it with a massive asterisk, and we're about to cover it in a show following. I got to do a lot more editing, a lot more breaking down it. But, yo, it is serious. There's some shit to look into this. People are being sold lies right, left, and center. And we're here to break it down objectively. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We have a lot more on the way. We out for now. Yeah.